Hey, loved ones, it's Love. So I'm coming to you from the parking lot in my car at my job. From the parking lot at my job in my car. That's how it should go. I want to talk to you about transitioning and having shady family members, hating family members that cop block. How about that? So hating family members that cop block. So I went home not recently. This was during um, my mother's homegoing. My grandmother is the person that raised me, and I call her my mother because that's what she did. That's what she did. She filled that role of a mother. So I was home for my mother's homegoing, and my cousin was there. My aunt. This is a dynamic. My aunt moved in shortly after my grandmother took me in with her two kids at the time, and then she had another child. So there was my older cousin, who's older than myself, my younger cousin, who's a cisgendered uh, woman, and another younger cousin, who's a cisgendered male. So cisgendered older male, two cisgendered cousins that are one's female, one's a male. So the female had did my hair for my mother's homegoing, and we were down. I had now, mind you, I hadn't been home in years. Just I don't know why I hadn't been home in years, but I just hadn't been home in years. So this was one of the first times that they had seen this new package. So everything was cool. She even took me to the beauty supply to purchase the hair. I was going down there actually also to get a dryer, cylinder dryer. She was like, "Oh no, child, this is where you get your dryer from for the low." So I got my dryer for the low. But on the day of the homegoing, we actually had the repast over at our home, and all the other cousins, we just got together and was we just had a camaraderie. We were going over our childhood or what have you, and we were outside in the streets, mind you, playing Foursquare, having a good time, having a really, really good time, really, really, really good time. So it was out in the street. It was an older cisgendered woman cousin, two younger cisgendered women cousins, and a younger cisgendered male cousin, two of which stayed in the home with me growing up. So they were like my blood relatives. Actually, they're like my brother and sister. Seriously, because we were raised together, we did everything together. So my cousin, the female, the cisgender woman who did my hair, she had a friend over. I don't know. I can't remember how he came to stop by the home, but he came by and we were out in the street playing again Foursquare. I was waiting the forest. Um, and the guy, he was like really feeling me. He was like into me, like really like looking me up and down, like, who is this? Like I never seen her before. And anytime I go home, I serve. I give the best. Like I don't play with my fashions when I go home. So I was serving, mind you, not even really paying attention to him because I was really happy to see my cousins and enjoy them. I didn't go home to meet anybody or to have. I came home to put my mother to rest. So she pulled him to the side. Mind you, I am peeping this, so it was not discreet at all. It wasn't discreet at all, excuse me. And told him my deal. Told him that I wasn't born a woman. And so you can tell when somebody finds out the tea, their attitude kind of like changes towards you. But he was still feeling the doll though. But to me, like, what was the purpose? What did that profit you? Like, what did you gain? That point blank period let me know that, oh, bitch, you a hater. You can't stand all of this mess, honey. You can't take it. You can't take all of this. Mind you, and I'm not going to lay her. I'm not going to put her to rest about how she looks and anything like that. But you can tell when somebody really can't take what you give it. And she made it clear that she couldn't take that. And I thought we were cool and kosher, being more so that we were blood and we grew up together. I thought I was under the oppression, or I assumed, you know what happens when you assume, you make an ass out of you, that we had an understanding. And I assumed that. And I was wrong for assuming that because that let me know that she was not in favor or not a champion, excuse me, of what I was going through, be that my transition. I did have one complete person outside of my father that was a definite champion for me, and that was my mother, my grandmother. No matter what I did, she was there to celebrate and to cheer me on. But that just goes to show that, and my grandmother will always echo this to me, that nobody's going to do you like you do you. Nobody's going to treat you how you treat yourself, or treat yourself how you treat it. So you have to be your own champion. Don't depend on your family. Don't depend on those who think that's in your corner. You need to be the person that's in your corner. You need to motivate yourself and do what you need to do, especially in this transition, for you, so that you can be happy, so that you can live the best life. So if you take anything from this video, know that family's not going to always be there for you. Know that those that you may think that's in your corner is for your good may not be for your good. Do everything for you. That being said, know that you guys are loved. Know that you're loved.